right, just getting settled in here. Just going to load up the chat. Okay. So, hi everybody. It is Evan from Reseller Life, and I thought I would just go live. I just got home from thrifting, so I thought I would just stop by and say hi to everyone. And yeah, we were thinking of doing just a morning show, maybe 9, 10 in the morning, something like that. So I thought I would just come on here and just see if anyone's around, if anyone has any questions, see what we can get into. Crystal will be on the show with me when she's around. Right now she's at school, so she obviously can't be around. So it'll just be me for the most part. Mostly at night. That's when Crystal will be around, when she is home from school. So again, just going to test the waters, just see if anyone's out there at this time of day. It's 2:14 in the afternoon here, and yeah, what did I do today? I went out thrifting. Well, first I stopped by the flea market that I help out with. I have 2 customers there that do online local auctions. So I went there to return some stuff that I did over the Christmas holiday. And then I picked up some more stuff from them. So now I have another 2 auctions to start getting ready, plus eBay items. One of the people, actually the owner of the flea market, he does eBay. He's been doing eBay for probably more years than me. And he does very well with it because he gets a lot of really, really good stuff. A lot of stuff when you own a flea market. If you watch Craigslist Hunter, he's more like is it more like a pawn shop? I don't know if you'd really call it a thrift shop. Maybe a thrift shop. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff walks through the door every day. So they definitely have the stock. So I am doing some eBay items for him, plus a local online auction. And then another vendor in there also doing an online auction for her as well. So that is what I did. And then after the flea market, I swung over to 2 thrift shops, not expecting much because I did spend pretty much all day yesterday out thrifting, which is a real pain when you have a kidney stone. Trying to walk around thrift shops all day long, it's painful. But that hopefully will be getting dealt with soon enough. And I did pick up some stuff yesterday. And I picked up more stuff today. So that is what I did. Has anyone seen the new vlog yet? We released a new vlog yesterday. And I haven't really had anyone comment on it. We've had a few likes, but there hasn't been a lot of people watching it. So I don't know what's happened there. I know that there were some settings. Somebody was saying in Instagram that they've noticed their numbers are just going down instead of up now. So I don't know if that's maybe the same with YouTube, maybe getting your stuff promoted, maybe having your stuff get out there is taking a little bit longer. I know with YouTube, a lot of people don't have their notifications on, so they don't know when we actually do go live, and then they watch it the next day. So, so what else is going on? Well, not too much, just thrifting. I have a list of things to do, and one of those things is a new FBA shipment. We should have about 80 new items that we've picked up over the last couple of days. Some of the stuff you saw in our last vlog. So 80 items to go approximately to Amazon FBA. I have been trying to pick up more eBay stuff when we've been out lately. We don't do a lot with eBay lately, but I want to start picking that up again. I want to start just getting some more stuff for eBay. Etsy is things we double. And if you guys follow us, you guys know this. We take our listing from eBay and we put it on Etsy. As long as it's vintage. We have put in the past a few things on there that weren't vintage, and Etsy removed them because they were not old. Yes, Amazon is our number 1. eBay is our number 2. Marketplace on Facebook is definitely maybe even number 2. Marketplace and Kijiji, I classify those together just because it's pretty much the same thing. It's a local sale. I don't know if Kijiji's in the USA or anywhere else, but it is in Canada. It's very much like Craigslist. I don't know. Facebook's still better than Kijiji, I find, though. We are the board game people. And we do sell board games on Facebook, believe it or not. People can go to the Value Village and pick up a board game for $2 or $3.99, but they don't. They go on Facebook and they find it for $30 and they buy it from us. So that works for me. Hi, question. I'm trying to process some board games I recently picked up. They've started using an insane amount of tape that is messing up the boxes. What do you all do for the tape off? Yeah, that's a tough one. When you take the tape off of some of the taped board games, or actually any boxes, like check out this box. Tape all here, and even masking tape. Like, this is just pretty much held together with tape. What I would suggest is not ripping the tape off. I have one somewhere around here. It's a little knife. I see it. 1 second. It's under my desk. This is actually, I picked these up. These are ninja throwing knives. It's pretty cool. Comes in a 3-pack. There should be a case around here somewhere. There's the 3. So ninja throwing knives. Now, you're not going to have ninja throwing knives, but you will have some kind of a knife at home. I would just go around the seam and just cut the tape and leave the current tape on there. You could try peeling off a little bit. If it comes off, great, just go slow. But if it doesn't, just cut along the opening. And then when you open it up, the tape's still on there. But, you know, that's, as you can see, it looks like we've tried to, or somebody has tried to open this with the tape on it, and it's ripped the box. So as long as you cut along the seam, you can get into the product and do what you have to do. And then maybe in your description, just say, you know, box showing somewhere, box showing regular wear, box showing somewhere. This box even has writing on it. So I hope that helps. That's about what we do with the board games. I find they take a little bit of tape and they put it on each end. So if I try to peel it and it rips a little bit, just slice that little bit, pop off the top, and away you go. When we send our items to Amazon FBA, we have to tape them anyways. So we're the people actually putting tape on them. So if you have, there should be a board game right beside me. Now this one, they've have an elastic on. But if you send this to Amazon, even with an elastic on it, I wouldn't trust that. It's going to come apart. It's going to go everywhere. So what we do is we'll tape again along the seams, and I'll use 4 pieces. Now I might not go over the whole piece, but I might just start here and just go here, here, and same thing all the way around. Then that way, when they get it at Amazon, they can't dump it all over the floor. I picked up a Monopoly rim, which is Research in Motion, which is BlackBerry, and it's like $150 on Amazon. And Yeah, the pieces were everywhere. They had it held together by an elastic, and by the time I got to pay at the counter, all the pieces had fallen out and gone all over the cart. All the money, dice, everything was everywhere. So definitely better to tape it up when you mail it off. You have one of those. Nice. Yes, scan it. Scan it on your Amazon. You can check it on eBay. I can't seem to sell for even 50. Where do you have it for sale? Where do you have it for sale? Yeah, so I haven't checked it out on eBay yet, but I'm just looking now, and you're looking at anywhere between $20 and $65, $80. But on Amazon, when I scanned it, it came up $149. Now, again, whether it will sell for that, we will not put it on there for $149. With something like that, we'd probably put it on for $59.99. Give it a couple weeks, give it a month, just see where it's at. If it doesn't sell, then we're going to discount it down to maybe $39.99. Here's a shrink wrap. That's awesome. You have the advantage over us. Ours is like everywhere. I have to go through it and make sure it's even complete. Sourcing is just throw it in the cart, get it home, throw it in the haul, and leave it there until you're ready to count it. The highest one, yeah, no, on eBay. And that's one thing, guys. You will get more money for items on Amazon than you will on eBay. If you're not doing Amazon, you might be missing out. I found a leg cast. It's on our Instagram. It looks like a piece of Iron Man. It's like almost like robotic, and it's black and it moves. It's really cool. And I think we paid about $5.99 for it, and we ended up selling it for a lot of money. My screens are everywhere. I have two screens, so I can see if I could find it. Now on eBay, they were going for, I think, around $80, and I think on Amazon, we got somewhere around the $230 mark for it, something like that. Actually, you know what? I can load my Instagram right now, and I can tell you exactly what we got for it. Oh, the headset went. If you follow us on Instagram, the headset went. Yes, so the cast went for $229.99. We paid about $5 for it on eBay. Well, on eBay, why don't we look it up? We'll do a comparison here. Now, what was it called? It was called a Don John Trom. Don John Trom. Okay, $69 or best offer on eBay. $44 or best offer on eBay. $29 or best offer on eBay. $37, $69, $20. We got $229. People will pay more on Amazon, and people will pay more money on Etsy. If there's a tear in the shrink wrap, does Amazon still consider it new? Yes, if there's just a little tear, don't worry about it. What I normally do, take a piece of tape and just put it over top the tear. That's all I do. I just cover up the tear with a little piece of tape. And that's mostly so as with all the handling at Amazon, you know, with the shipping and everything, that the tear doesn't get bigger. And now the shrink wrap's just like half hanging off. So just put a little piece of tape on it just to, well, first of all, it'll stick it to the item and it will prevent that from ripping any further, causing more problems. Okay, where did I go? There I am. Don't do Amazon yet. Okay, now to do Amazon, it's what we promote the most. We should be getting paid by Amazon. It's all we promote, really. You can start. What did you say there? I can't seem to sell it for even $50 on Kijiji. Yeah, put it on Kijiji and Facebook. They're good, but the thing with those platforms, you have to basically post it And if it doesn't sell within a day or two, I found from our experience, it might not sell. It's like it comes up in the first search results as soon as they load the marketplace, and they go through it. And if your item is a little too old, it's way down at the bottom now. And yeah, unless they search it by keywords, you can do that on marketplace. If they're looking for something like a Dom John Tron, you can actually search that on marketplace. But if they're not searching for it specifically and they're just scrolling through, it's now going to be way down at the bottom. On one of the yard sale sites that I'm on Facebook, there's 43,600 and something people. So if each one of those people posts one item a day, that's a lot of items, and yours is going to get buried very, very fast. So that's a nice thing with eBay. That's a nice thing with Amazon. People are pretty much, they're not just on Amazon scrolling through everything, you know. That would just be crazy. You'd be looking at dishwashers, microwaves, cars. I don't know. Do they sell cars? So what else is new with everybody? I'm saying something there. I forget what it was. And Crystal's not here to correct me like she normally does. She normally keeps me on track, but now she's not here, so. She is at school getting learnt. DC, no, it's not new according to AZ. If you send in a shrink wrap item that's never been opened and there's one little tear in the saran wrap, I've sent them in new all the time, and they're accepted and they've sold, and we've been doing that now for like 2 years. We've never had a problem. Amazon's never said it's not new. It's a little tear in the shrink wrap. As long as it doesn't look like you put like saran wrap on it or something. It has to be factory sealed saran wrap. I mean, some items don't even come wrapped. Like some of our boxes that we send in, I have a bunch of little things here, but like this is brand new. It's not even in wrap. It's not sealed, nothing. You can just pop that open, and once you pop it open, it's out. So, but what I'll do when I send this off to Amazon is I'll put a little piece of tape here, and that piece of tape will just prevent this from flopping open. If you go to Walmart, you will actually, if you go into the toy aisle or if you go in whatever, you'll actually find that the wrap is actually ripped on some items, like, and that's, they're not selling you stuff there. So I wouldn't worry about that. I put a little piece of tape on it, you're good to go. I thought they were saying DC because I'm wearing my Batman shirt. Yes, we have been selling on Amazon for, well, we started with Merchant Fulfilled. That's where I was going. That's where I was going. If you are not selling on Amazon right now because you don't want extra fees, you don't want the extra whatever, do you ever are a retail arbitrage? Yes. Yes, we do. And believe it or not, we've done good with it. But one of the best places we retail arbitrage from is the dollar store. I have bought shampoo, deodorant, soap. And one time I bought a pen with the Beatles on it. And I think I paid $1 and we sold them for $14.99. So we went back and we bought probably all of them. We bought as many as we could. Same thing for, and I'm going to tell you guys this now, Dollarama. Yes, Dollarama. The Dollar Tree, I find, doesn't have a lot of brand name stuff. We have a Dollar Tree, I think it's called, and we have the Dollarama. Dollarama's way better. When I first started on Amazon, our Dollarama, they had these statues, like these figures of video game characters for $4. And we were buying them. Me and Crystal were buying them, and we were selling them for $30 or $40 each. And we were shipping them to Germany. I think we sent one to Switzerland. We were just all over the board with these things. And that was kind of when we just started Amazon, so we were also selling them on eBay, and people were buying them there as well. So yes, retail arbitrage, it is good. If the best thing with retail arbitrage is finding the clearance stuff. You might find the odd thing that's good at regular price, but the clearance rack, that's kind of where it's at. We've gone to Canadian Tire, and you guys don't have that in the States, I don't think. And we've bought, they were a piece of hockey equipment. It was like a, I want to say, a wrist guard. It was a wrist guard, which is funny because growing up playing hockey, we never had wrist guard. We put on our gloves and away we went. But now they have wrist guards, and we were buying these on clearance for, I think they were $2, and we were selling them on Amazon for $39.99. We bought 3 of them at the beginning just to see how they would go, and they had a ton of these things on clearance. But we tried 3. We had a small, medium, and a large, and within a couple hours, they all sold. So we went back to the Canadian Tire and we bought them all. It's funny, I'm so clear on this screen, but this screen I'm all blurry. Hopefully I'm not too blurry, guys. We have the high-speed internet. We're supposed to be really good here. I do want to upgrade my computer, though. I'm going to upgrade to an AMD Ryzen 8 core. If we have any computer people out there. Which stores have best clearance for resale in Canada? Are there dedicated clearance sections at Canadian Tire? So at Canadian Tire here, there is kind of a section. I think we have the 3rd biggest Canadian Tire in Canada, though. So I don't know if that's at every Canadian Tire. But I think most stores do kind of have a clearance section. Check end caps. As far as the best ones, it depends. You could go to the grocery store and you can find chips. If you go on Amazon, again, Amazon, and look up Lay's chips, some bags of chips are selling for like $12 for a bag of chips. And you think that's crazy, but there is actually a low count on it. Let me just, I'm going to go to Amazon and I'm going to see if I can find a bag of chips. Put in Lay's chips. I don't know. Okay, so there's a few here, but there's 2,372, 200,000, 237,900, and blah, 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 blah. So there's lots of chips on here. But like, I remember me and Crystal were looking at this. You could sell chips in new and used condition. That's kind of odd. Yeah, that's crazy. Like one bag of this flavored chips, well, they're asking $43, which is obviously insane. But if you could beat that price at $12, because you got to think outside the box. There's people up in Nunavut. There's people up in maybe Alaska, different places where they don't have access to what we have access to. Like when we go to our food store, there's tons of them, and we can get pretty much anything we want. But there are places that don't have that kind of stuff. They don't have those options, so they go on Amazon and they buy this stuff. So retail arbitrage, it can be anything. It can be anything from food. It can be anything from soap. It can be shampoo. It can be toys. It can be anything. The main thing with retail arbitrage is to scan. And I mean, this is what I kind of promote every time we're on here. Just scan, 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 scan. Scan everything you can. If it says on sale, scan it. If you're at the, if you're at the Value Village, if you're at the Goodwill, just scan it. Scan whatever you can. Half the stuff that I scan, I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. It could have been good yesterday and it could suck today. If somebody else threw their listing on there, it can definitely drop the price down. So you never know what you're going to get. Also, you never know when you're going to be allowed to sell it. There's one game, so if I see it on my wall, I probably do over there. It's called Break Safe. And one day we'll be allowed to sell it. Then we'll scan it again at another thrift store the next day or a couple days later, and we won't be allowed to sell it. And then a couple days later, we will be allowed to sell it. It's really weird. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's a glitch or it's just Amazon. I don't know. But you just got to scan, scan, scan. Everything you can. There's a rhyme. Remember that. Scan, scan, scan everything you can. Make that your motto. So yeah, clearance sections are good. But, I mean, sale items and just anything you can. Retail arbitrage is good, but I think there's more profit. Well, I found, I don't know, maybe somebody else is having better luck with it, but I find there's more profit in thrifting. I can pick up a board game for $3.99 and I can sell that board game for, well, depends on the board game, $59.99, $39, $29, $24.99. We've sold, I think, one of the Office editions, maybe Office Monopoly or Office Trivia, The Office, the TV show. We've sold those for up around like $120. So you never know. You have to scan it. That's the main thing. Just scan, scan, scan. With eBay, they do have the scanner now. I actually don't even use that. And it's partially because whatever they're asking for on eBay, you can pretty much make more money selling it on Amazon. So can they change your ability to sell something after you send it to Amazon? They might be able to. That's never happened to us. We've never had that problem. One of the big problems with Amazon is, let's say I sell a printer cartridge to somebody. And they get the printer cartridge, the customer gets the printer cartridge, and they decide, they open it up and they look at it, or they go and maybe they use it, and whatever reason they decide, we don't want it anymore. Or let's say they get it and they open it, but they don't take it out of the wrap. They just open the box, look at it, and say, oh, darn, I got the wrong one. And then they stick it back in. Now they can do a return. So now they've returned the item to Amazon, but now it's not in new condition anymore. And then we get an email that says you now have to dispose of this item. It's now basically garbage. It's in unsellable condition. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. But not all the times, but a lot of the times we will get an email from Amazon saying we're being reimbursed for an item. So I imagine that's what that's all about. In the end, we paid $3.99 for an ink cartridge. I paid $5.99 for 6 cartridges yesterday, and all 6 sell for $40. In and around 40, anywhere from $30 to $50. Ink goes good. I'm using my Marvel mug with my DC shirt. So what do you guys think? What do you think of a morning show? What do you think of a 9 a.m. or a 9:30 in the morning show? And while people are listening, we can just kind of chat. We can just talk, and maybe you have a question. We can answer it. Again, if Crystal is off of school that day or has to go in later that day, maybe she can jump in on it with us. We'll still do some night shows as well, some live shows as well at night. So Crystal is not going to be here anymore. Plus, she'll be in the vlogs. Do you have trouble with new old stock ink being unusable? As in dried out? Yes and no, but mostly no. I think almost daily we sell ink, and I think maybe once every 2 months we'll get somebody saying that it was dried out. So that's fine. They can return it. They get their money back, whatever. The only bad thing is they can leave a negative review. But with most inks, I'd say most inks, you can't sell them in new condition. You can only sell them as like new condition. So if you're selling something on Amazon in new condition, they're not going to let you put in a description. Okay. If you sell it in anything other than new condition, you can actually put in a description. So I sell them as like new. Okay. And I put in the description, this is new old stock. And you can put in the date that it expired. But you could just say it's sealed, never opened. It's in a airtight package. And, you know, don't say, you know, we'll return it if it doesn't work, or if it doesn't work, you'll get your money back, or else they might just use it and just say, hey, it didn't work, and then just get their money back. So don't really throw that out there, but they know they'll get their money back if it doesn't work out. Amazon and even eBay over the last couple of years have turned just for the buyer. The sellers don't get as many benefits as the buyers. Yeah, you can pretty much return anything for any reason. It doesn't really matter. Back in the old days when I first started eBay, as a seller, you can actually leave a negative feedback for a buyer. That's the way it was. So if the buyer sucked, you could go on their feedback and tell them they sucked. Not anymore. Now everybody gets a prize. Good info. Thanks for your help. So you're having a Canadian reseller on YouTube. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, if I start doing a morning thing, you know, 9:30, 9 in the morning, you know, you guys can think up any questions and definitely fire them off. I know we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. You know, you guys can get in contact with us many different ways, but I think the live shows are mostly where people like to ask the questions. So. Yeah, so I don't know, guys, maybe we should just wrap it up here. We've been on about half an hour. Let me know what you think, if you liked our chat, if you like this format, if you would like a morning show. We did just release, like I was saying, the new vlog. We've had a lot of views on it, but we haven't had really any likes on it, so I don't know what's going on. So if you want to go check out our new vlog, just if you do check it out, give it a thumbs up. Let us know you like it, or a thumbs down if you hated it. But it was pretty cool. It wasn't exactly all thrifting and reselling. It was we went on a little vacation. So I'll catch you live in the mornings, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Well, I will keep the videos up. And how about if you have any questions, you can send them to me through either Instagram or post them underneath this video or whatever YouTube video. And the next day when I go live, I will answer the question for you, and you can go back and watch it the next day or later on that night, whatever. We're always here to be helpful. All right, well, I guess we're probably going to wrap it up there then. But thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the questions. I hope I've helped a little bit. And again, Instagram, leave a message under this YouTube. Any YouTube, we get the alerts, and we'll definitely help you out. So, all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking it out. Go give us a like on our newest video. Actually, go give us a like on all of our videos. All right, guys, have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.